I had a dream when I bought my wrecked BMW X3M to turn it into the fastest one in the world. But it's took us a long time to get to this point because this car was absolutely demolished. But we've already done some upgrades along the way, fitting some Litco hybrid turbos, some VRSF sports cats, and a centre mid-section pipe delete thing. And in this video, we're going to try and complete my dream BMW X3M build by turning it into the fastest one. Buckle up. You excited? I am buzzing. So we've brought the X3M down to DRW Performance. Are we in Liverpool? I think so, we're in Liverpool. And there's going to be a few stages to turn this into one of the fastest cars on the road.
But we're going to need some help for this. That's why I've enlisted Dave from DRW to help us out on this project. But tuning cars is always risky, especially like this one, as it's a slightly higher mileage example with a questionable past, but time will tell what happens. But let's see what Dave thinks of our repair.
You'd never know.
You'd never know, it's a good job, right?
It's alright, yeah. It's fine.
Best job in the world, it's going to say.
Hang on, it's missing that, it's missing that.
No, it's there for cooling. So although this engine bay looks pretty standard, like I said, we have done some upgrades and they are buried right down here. We've upgraded the turbos for the Litco hybrids and fitted some VRSF sports cats, which are going to help with float and help us make more power. What are we going to aim for by the end of the day? 1,000? 2,000? 3,000?
At least 1,000.
At least 1,000.
Course,
so that's going to be like 8-second quarter miles.
Yeah.
Brilliant. There is some preventive maintenance we need to do on these cars because, well, they do have some flaws from factory. So what do we need to fix before we can go to the moon?
So the standard bolt in the diff, they just snap for fun all the time. So this is an upgraded bolt, a collar and an insert. Just won't snap, it's easy. Standard bolts, they just snap all the time, really easy.
So that's going to be the first job. We've got some other bits to do, but let's get that smashed out first.
Now the diff bushing and bolt is super important to do because on tuned cars like this one, it can cause that to break, which then in turn can take out other things afterwards, which is the last thing we want. So we've got to get the exhaust off first, which means taking off this underbody brace, and then we can unbolt the exhaust from the car.
Right, if you look at that now, it has actually moved. See the gap there? It's bigger than the gap there.
Ah, so is that on its way to snapping?
I'd say so, yeah. You'll probably get that out and it'll be bent.
Ah,
probably.
Go on.
Can you move that?
Hardly.
No, not really.
No.
What about on the
It
back?
could be that bent that it's not going to move. That is bent, isn't it?
And that's ready for drilling now, yeah? So you're just literally drilling this insert here. Drill it so far, don't completely drill it out. And you'll have a certain percentage of it.
Yeah.
And then you knock it out with a punch. Nice. And then you're ready for the new insert to go in.
But there was one of the DRW team I thought just had a spitting image of someone else.
Yes. Hello. Olive Van Halen.
But now I've got that out of the way, we can start drilling out the internal collar on the bushing.
Oh, watch your wrist. Oh my god, it's done.
And with the collar removed, the bushing insert can go into place and we can replace it with a thicker collar and a better quality bolt too.
Is that talk to spec now?
Yeah. Talk to our spec. Really tight. Tight off. That's it.
So with that now done, the exhaust can go back on, along with that underbody brace as well.
Okay, so the diff bush is now in, but that's not all we need to make good power on this car. You can't really just put turbos on these and expect them to go crazy. So there is something else we have to do. It is fuel.
Flex fuel kit. So this is a sensor that goes on the fuel line, reads into the ECU with how much ethanol is in the fuel, and then from that the map can automatically adjust to turn up the power, turn up the boost.
So it's idiot proof.
We'll soon find out. So yeah, so basically the max we can probably go up to is like 30% ethanol in the fuel, but anything else than that, and the fuel system can't keep up with it anyway.
Okay.
Up to around 30-40%, we'll see how we go.
You could literally just run it on normal fuel, the car
Oh
won't
yeah,
have to do anything.
Yeah, so you'll have one map and it'll just do everything for you. Put ethanol in, and then when you go back to normal 99 run, it'll just be fine.
Okay. I like it so I can't get it wrong.
Yeah,
That's the best way. That's definitely the best way.
Chris kit.
But it's all well and good making power, but we need to make sure that this car stops. So we've got to do something about the rear brakes because I've been hiding something from you guys all this time.
Look, there's had your money's worth.
There's a hair of pad left on this. We need to replace these pads and these discs. But luckily the guys at AUTODOC have very kindly sent us some replacements for the rear. Now AUTODOC stock over 4 million parts from 800 different brands, so you can be certain they're going to have something for your car.
And the prices are great.
And with their easy to use mobile app, you can easily find the right parts for your car, which is exactly how I found the rear brakes for my X3M. And just in the nick of time, because these, they're toast. Not looking good.
Brown bread, lad.
Now I've got the caliper off the carrier, we can replace these rear pads, but we've also got some fresh discs for it. But we need to get this disc off, so we've got a retaining bolt or two on here. But with AUTODOC, you've got the convenience of being able to keep your car on the road at a good price without the skyrocketed prices of dealership items. But now we've got the rear discs off, we can pop the new ones on, which are going to look a hell of a lot better than that. So we've got these new ones here, which we can put on. Slap her on, lad.
So it appears to be a genuine disc made by the company who actually make the disc for BMW.
So you're saying it is a genuine part for a fraction of the price?
Yes, I would agree with that.
And even better than that, we can save you 5% off anything you buy on AUTODOC using the discount code on screen right now. AUTODOC is Europe's leading online car parts supplier, so they're going to be able to help you with whatever you need. And trust me, I needed these.
So we can get those lovely new discs fitted.
Damn, brand new. Obviously. And then for the rear, we've got these EBC yellow stuff pads from AUTODOC too, which should give us an upgrade on braking performance over the standard pads as well.
So not only have we managed to upgrade the braking system on the back, we've done it for less money too, because from BMW this would have cost £851.68, and from AUTODOC it has cost us £590.48, including my 5% discount. So make sure to go and check them out using the link in the description.
So I know nothing about flex fuel. What is this? I'm presuming this is part of fuel line.
This is essentially that goes on a fuel line.
So does that replace the factory fuel line?
Yes, and then we basically have this plugs into that, a fuel sensor, ethanol, a sensor, plugs into that, and then runs into the car to the FEM. Okay. And then basically just links up with the car and then tells the car what ethanol content is in it. Easy, really.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah.
I'd have thought it would have been a bit more complicated. It sounds faffy.
It does, but no, it's actually not. And when it's in, it is just easy to use. You just put some ethanol in the tank and away you go.
So by fitting this kit, it means we can run our X3M on ethanol-rich fuels, which is essentially a race fuel. That's what they use in race cars for a multitude of reasons, including more power being able to be made, but also because it burns much cleaner. As you can see on the right here, that is petrol, and on the left is ethanol. But if you want to learn more about that, I'm going to leave a link in the top right-hand corner.
At least if I did that, then I'd go straight through it.
Standard fuel line.
So that is going to be replaced by... Do you get any customers like this?
Oh mate, honestly, we could our job and he just fucking stand there. Yeah, you just wish they do that.
So we have to run this new fuel line and ethanol sensor to be able to use a more volatile fuel and also let the car know that we're doing that. So once that's fitted, we can then do the wiring for it too.
So we've got all that wired in now and we've done our first flash with boot mod. Can you just explain for the people that don't know what boot mod is in 17 words?
So it's a platform that you can tune on, so you can basically like flash off your phone, but you can like a data log, you can code read.
And you can use it to work with tuners anywhere in the world.
They can like send you a tune, you can go out, a data logger, send them the log and they can make revisions off that. Yeah, basically.
And you don't necessarily have to do a dyno run to be able to use it to be done on the road.
No, yeah.
Clever stuff. Noisy in here. That's the good stuff.
Yeah. Smell it.
So what octane should we be like? What's like the octane we're aiming for?
So we're aiming for about E30, E35.
So what would that be in pump fuel? Like you know, like you get 99.
Loads.
It's like 120, 130, yeah.
Over 100.
I think where we're going to meet the limitation is on the amount of fuel it can pump. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you have to use a lot more fuel.
Yeah,
is
so
that
you
right?
need to get a lot more in.
Right,
and
okay.
The high pressure pumps can't keep up.
So basically we could max out the fuel pumps and injectors, and that's probably where we're going to meet our limit. So how do we know how good the fuel mix is?
So at the minute it's on a 99 run, so it's showing on the dash when we press that down.
So you press that.
It's showing basically 5.
Okay.
So 1 would be 10, 2 would be 20, and so on.
Okay. Everything seems to be working. The fuel is reading at, what do you say, 28?
It's about 28%.
But that does mean that we can now try and tune it. And we're going to tune it on the road and then get it on the dyno later to see what power it actually makes. Am I going to be scared in here? Or?
Hopefully, if it's fast enough.
It wasn't a slow car before, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it's going to be like now. Yeah, that was the fast 30.
yeah, no more.
Yeah, definitely no more than 30 that. I can't stress how much of a weird sensation it is going that fast or have an acceleration like that in a 4x4. It's a bit weird, isn't
It's a
it?
little bit wrong.
Yeah.
How fast you can make it.
Even the sound's wrong because it sounds like an M3,
Yeah,
but then you look around the corner and it's like some 4x4. It's funny. Well, she feels good. There's still some tweaks to do on the tune. It's all just being done as we're going, but we're on a deadline because we need to get to the dyno. So we've got to find out what it makes, Heath. You've not had your car tuned if you ain't got a printout. That's the rule. So we need to know what that horsepower figure
big
is.
bit of paper.
Yeah, we need. Yeah, I'm gonna get it blown up into like A2 and put it on the wall. So we're gonna go in Dave's G80, which is stage 1 already. I know this car's fast. He's gonna drive that there to the dyno. We're gonna do small logs on the way and then do the final finish up on the dyno, and we can actually find out what power it's made then. Exciting stuff. Bye bye. Nice to meet you.
So we hop in the cars and on a half-hour drive to the dyno, get some last data logs in to send off to the tuner to get some revised files before it does the dyno runs. But this is where everything has the potential to go wrong. Dynos push a car to the limit. And if it's gonna break here. And for my sake, I'm praying it doesn't. So we're all praying it's going to be okay.
Fingers crossed.
I hope it is. I really hope it is. I love this car. I think I'd be heartbroken.
So with the fans in place, it's now time to see what power we can make with my X3M. But we weren't happy with the power that the car made on that first run. Even though we've done a few logs, we had to send it off again for another revision.
Was that a successful run?
729.
So with another file loaded on, we went again. But Dave still wasn't quite happy with the result, but we were running out of dyno time, so we only had one more run left.
Here we go, the final run. You feeling hopeful, lad?
Emotional.
Emotional.
Yeah.
It's been a long journey getting to this point.
Yeah.
6 months. 6 months of work.
Been on the floor.
Yep. Got oily.
Yeah, got oily, got dirty. Had to wash my hands.
Spent a lot of cash.
Yeah. You could have bought a brand new one.
I could have done. That's loud. That's real loud.
My bomber clock ears, man.
Oh, what a car. Something's just happened. I don't want to drive this car anymore. Here we go then. You look like a very smug man.
Yeah, they've done 801 horse, so...
801. Let's have a look at this graph. We need some proof. We need some proof. So that's
800.
Bush, and that's 900.
950 NM.
Newton meters, so that
yeah.
in foot pound, that's
about 700.
700.
Yeah.
Nice.
It would have made more, but obviously a fueling was
We need to get, if we wanted to go more, we need a new
in-tank pump.
A new
and
in-tank pump.
Meth or port injection that'll just go more, but it would do more. It would probably do 850 plus. Yeah.
Do I do it? I don't know. It's still a lot. That is a lot of power.
Yeah.
It doesn't need more, does it?
No.
It's just massage.
And it'll be fast.
Yeah, it's massage on my ego if I go for more. And I don't think I need that anymore. No, that's sick. Well happy with that. But it's all well and good seeing it on here. We need to find out.
Draggy.
We need to find out some numbers, yeah. See where it's sitting. There's only one way to find out. Now, before we get some official times in, I think it'd be a good idea at this point to see what some of my friends think to this. And to tell if this is properly fast, I'm going to pick my 3 friends who have the fastest cars.
I think we're ready. Alright, you ready?
Yep. That's not bad.
It's not bad for
This thing gets it, man. Nah.
Jesus. Yeah, I literally can't lean forward. Do you know what we should do?
What?
We should do that phone test. You know, like you put your phone like that.
Oh yeah, try to stick it.
And then if it stays there, how long will it stay there for?
That's a good test.
Let's see if it'll do it. It's staying there. Oh, I literally feel sick.
It's not right, is it?
Car's deranged.
It's not normal. It's not
Wow. Dude, good job.
Thank you, man.
Good job, man. Yeah.
Appreciate you. Now my turn, your car. Right, rate it out of 10.
Oh, that is good. That is a 10 out of 10.
That is for something that can carry 4 people, put stuff in the boot, go out on a nice occasion, go across a field and do the school run and just perform like that. That's a 9 out of 10, that.
That's from someone that doesn't like BMWs.
Oh, I genuinely don't.
Oh, I do feel sick though.
Right, we've determined it's fast. Now let's see how actual fast it is.
Are you doing a race?
No, I'm going to do draggy times.
Oh.
Now it's time to see how fast this car is in terms of numbers, and there's a way which we can do that, which is with a draggy device. This basically uses GPS to detect how fast you're going. It can time 0 to 60s, quarter miles, 100 to 200s, and which is a good way of everyone in the world comparing how fast their car actually is. So let's get some numbers down, see if we can get this car below 3 seconds to 60 and see how it compares to other people's cars too.
Right, so here we go, the ultimate test which we can do on the road. There's 2 more which we can do off the road, but this is the only one legally that we can do on the street. So I've got me draggy on, let's see what we can do. Our 0 to 60 in, here we go. Foot hard on the brake, throttle down, she's ready, go! That is fast. That is stupid fast. Ridiculous. Let's see what she's done. That is stupid. 0 to 100, which is 0 to 60. 3.1 seconds. 3.1, not bad, not bad. I'd love to see if I can get it sub 3. That would be a nice place to be with it. Right, here we go, take 2. Draggy's on. Trying a different style this time. Here we go. This car's scary. Oh, a little bit slower that time. I had it in MDM Sport, trying to make that a little bit better. Let's try it completely off. Strangely, I think the thing slowing me down is the turbos potentially. Only for one reason, is I think the launch control needs adjusting to the turbos because it doesn't boost until a tiny bit later, meaning that when I get off the line, it's still like a slight delay before I get going. So if I can get the launch control and we can dial that in to sit slightly higher, I think that's going to shave some time off for us and get us in that sub 3 second window. Third and final take, here we go. Launch control active, that's it.
That one felt quick. That one felt really quick. That felt stupid. Oh, no way. Oh, 3.01. I know it's got a sub 3 second in it. One more go. Here it is. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Honestly, the way this gets going is ridiculous. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! 2.99 seconds to 60 on a 2.3 degree incline, which is going to go against me. If I had a perfectly flat surface, it might be even quicker. Well, what a car this X3M has turned out to be. It is an absolute beast, but we've had to upgrade the fuel pump due to some other issues, but I think that means we can actually turn this up a little bit more. So let me know down below if you want to see that. But for now, a 2.99 second 0 to 60 in a 4x4, which is the same 0 to 60 time as a Ferrari 296 GTB, a Ferrari F8 Tributo, a Lamborghini Huracan Evo, and also a McLaren 720S. Not bad for a 4x4. And I've only got one time of 100 to 200 or 60 miles an hour to 120 miles an hour. That was 5.8 seconds, but that's not verified, so I'm going to post verified quarter mile and 100 to 200 times on my Instagram, which is just down there if you want to go and give me a follow. And a massive thank you to Dave at DRW for helping me finish off this weapon of a car. But if you're enjoying this journey of building stupid cars like this, which shouldn't really exist, and rebuilding them from a wrecked example like this one was, just make sure you subscribe, please. It's all I ask. And also, why not like this video? But for now, that's going to be it. So I shall catch you next time.